This has been a whirlwind, 72, however many hours after Sunday for you. What's it been like? What's your world been like?
It's been a lot of nonstop interviews and stuff like that. The first day I went into work and the program director called me and basically said, listen, you can take the day off and deal with all this stuff. And then the last 2 days I've been able to get off a little bit early so I can talk to some other people. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah. Okay. And so people in Central Florida were super excited to learn that you're a UCF alum.
Oh yeah. Go Knights.
And you represented the school so well because you gave the ball back, right? So everybody's like, oh, what a guy. That's our guy. That's our kind of people. And then the tide started to turn. It's like, why did he give that ball back? What are your friends saying to you right now?
Everyone thinks I did the right thing. We're all diehard Bucks fans. So it's part of team history. They're happy I gave the ball back too.
Okay, but be honest. If you had a do-over, are you giving that ball back?
I think so. The team and everyone's done a real good job of trying to compensate me. Either way, I think I did the right thing. Tom deserved that ball, so I was happy I could get it back to him. And then at the same time, I feel like the internet and everyone else would have eaten me alive if I would have not given it back. I would have been public enemy number one.
Yeah, you were kind of in a no-win situation, but in that moment, you had to make a split-second decision. Like I could see the guy saying something to you. What was the first thing after Mike Evans hands you the ball, and then somebody comes over to retrieve? What's the first thing they say to you?
I think he said, "Hey, can we get that ball back?" And I said, "No, this is mine. I want to take this home. This is going to sit in my house for forever. This is the coolest thing ever." He was like, "Well, what if we get you like signed jerseys and stuff like that?" I'm like, well, that's not the same. I wasn't handed a signed jersey by Mike Evans after he scored a touchdown. That's not the same thing.
He didn't throw a jersey.
Yeah. He's basically just saying, listen, Tom Brady wants this ball back. Like, what do we have to do? I'm like, all right, well, Tom Brady wants it back. Here you go. You guys can have it.
Oh my gosh, that's all it took. That Tom Brady wanted it back. Okay. So where are you right now? What's it up to? Because the last time we talked, it's a signed jersey, it's $1,000 in the team store, season tickets, 2 season tickets for the rest of the season and next season, and then they sweeten the pot with that Bitcoin.
Yep. Yeah. So immediately after he took that ball and immediately handed me a different game ball. So I was still holding on to a ball for that whole game. Right after I finished talking to that guy, someone from the Bucks management team came down and handed me a gift card. He was like, "Here, we want you to have this $1,000 gift card to the team store." And then the next day, Monday, evening, I got a call from someone else from the Bucks management team saying they wanted to get me 2 signed Tom Brady jerseys. That was part of the negotiations. I wanted to get something for my buddy sitting next to me because it was his season tickets. He brought me to that game. So one signed, tongue-tied, a signed Tom Brady jersey for him, a signed Tom Brady helmet. I got a signed Mike Evans jersey and a signed Mike Evans set of cleats, and then the 2 season tickets for the rest of this season and then all of next season.
Oh, okay. So, you didn't do too badly for yourself, but you're a medical student. Am I understanding that right?
I've graduated medical school. I'm a doctor now.
You're a doctor.
I'm in my residency.
So I imagine you have some loans.
Medical school isn't cheap.
So when people think, the first thing I thought, I'm like, oh my God, they say that ball is valued at up to $500,000. I'm like, he can pay off a lot of loans with that.
Yeah.
Did you think about that at all?
No, I'll be fine eventually. It's not going to be a big deal. I'm not strapped for cash or anything right now, so I'll end up being okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you will be too, because you won a lot of new fans when you said something to the effect of, it really wasn't yours to keep.
Yeah.
Is that just who you are? Where does that come from?
Pretty much. I've always tried to be a good person. I think I do a pretty good job. So it was the right thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of people agree with you. But did you see the interview with Brady and Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady's like, he shouldn't have given me that ball. And what did you think when you saw that?
I mean, he's not wrong. He basically said I gave up all my leverage once I handed the ball over. And he's not wrong. I did. I just kind of handed over on good faith that they'd make it right. And I didn't need that much in return. So I think they're doing a great job and helping me out between Tom and that company FTX, the Bucks themselves. And then I don't know if you saw just recently, Mojo and Gronk are part of a different crypto project called Beyond Protocol, and they thought I wasn't compensated enough, so they're going to send me over a bunch of their coins as well.
No way. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so are you keeping a running tally of all of this right now?
I am. Right now it's all in my head, but I'm going to have to write it down soon if the list keeps growing.
Yeah, you're going to forget about some of this stuff. Okay, so now do you think that you can be friends? I noticed that at the beginning of this, you said Tom, and I call him Brady because I don't know him, but you call him Tom. Do you feel like you guys are like buds, or are you going to expone in another favor perhaps?
Yeah, I mean, he called me Byron on Monday Night Football, so I call him Tom. We're basically on a first name basis.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Has this been, how exciting has this been for you?
It's probably the most exciting thing in my life. This has been incredible. Nothing like this has ever happened and probably will ever happen the rest of my life. So this is incredible.
Yeah. So what's the one thing, if you had to ask Brady for something like, hey, Tom, can we hang out? Can I meet your family? Like, what are you going to do?
Well, I mentioned a game of golf with him. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Obviously, it's not going to happen anytime during the season, but maybe after they win the Super Bowl or something in the off season, who knows? Oh,
that would be great. I personally think you should have asked for a Super Bowl ring because he's got so many. He wouldn't even miss one, right? So, but that ball he's going to miss. But just ask for a ring. Just see what happens. Yeah. Just do it. You
got to have an extra one lying around somewhere.
Okay, so I just need to know a little bit more about you because you seem like the nicest guy. Have people been approaching you, like asking you things like, hey, are you single? Are you available? I'm just asking for some friends.
I have not been approached personally, no. But I'm not. I have a fiance. We're getting married in February of 23.
Okay. Did she give you any grief about giving that ball back?
She didn't. Her and her family both all think I did the right thing. She was actually out of town over the weekend. So she was getting all of this by phone call and email and proxy and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. Good thing she knew you were at the game, because if you were just trying to sneak away at a game, there was
no hiding then.
There was no hiding at all. All right. Do you have siblings or anything like that?
I do. Yeah. I'm the oldest of three. I got a younger brother and a younger sister. My brother's actually the one who bought me that Mike Evans jersey a couple years ago.
Oh, that's so nice. But you are such a great role model that as the oldest, you set the example for your younger siblings. And I mean this because that's really important, that you are, you're this guy who did the right thing, even though people are like, oh, I would have never done that. I feel like that's important for people to know. And that's a great example for all of us, really.
Thanks. I mean, they're great people as well. I feel like they would have done the same thing, but it means a lot that you think that.
Oh, no, it's true. It's so true. Well, I know you're tired because you're working. What kind of medicine? What kind of doctor are you? I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm in my residency, so I just started. I've been working for about 5 months now. I'm an internal medicine resident.
Okay. And so what does that mean? You want to, like, when you have your own practice, what are you going to be doing?
So I'm in the hospital, basically taking care of anyone who gets admitted that isn't going to have surgery.
Okay. Great. Wow. You're going to have the best stories to tell.
Yeah.
If you only tell this story, it's going to be a fantastic story. I am so happy that we finally got a chance to connect with you. It has been truly a delight. What is your prediction for the Bucks this year?
I think we're going to take another Super Bowl. I don't see any team that can beat us right now. So I'm thinking we're going to at some point something will happen. We'll probably lose one more game throughout the season, and then we get to the playoffs and everyone turns on their puts down the visor, really kicks into high gear, and we don't lose all through the playoffs and take home another Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay. Then you should definitely ask for Super Bowl tickets.
Yeah, that would be, if I might make a call to somebody, talk to them again. Be like, hey, listen, we made it. Is there anything we can do?
That's awesome. Byron, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for representing Central Florida so well and making us all proud, because that was a phenomenal catch by Brady, but you really delivered. So thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. All right. Good talking to you.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.